what went down on Thursday night.
By the way, your French is amazing.
Ah,
Just
merci.
keep going.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. By the way, it helps when you're doing I like when you do the interviews in French in the post-fight, because then I get to be cool and translate it to the world in English. And I actually pray that you don't get a translation, so I could be the only one who really understands what you're saying. So keep that up, please.
Yeah, I will. Uh, Thank you very much for inviting me again.
Of course.
It's always a pleasure to be in front of you. And this is not, the situation I used to get. Uh, it's like a bad dream, because uh, I feel like I have two feelings. The first one is like I didn't lose the fight, so so it's okay. But the second one, still on the paper, they say that I lost the fight. So it's very weird. Like I really don't understand what happened last night. I really don't understand. But I will explain. I will explain. Just ask me, and then I will explain to you.
Okay. And before I want to get into every single moment and beat, but I'm just curious, are you planning on appealing the loss?
Um, yes, of course, yes, yes, because as every thanks God, I got witnesses, so everybody saw that I didn't lost the fight. Everybody saw that I didn't even stop the fight. I mean, I was about to fight. I wanted to fight. I was fighting. I was in a fighting stance. I didn't stop the fight like something is wrong, but I don't understand Marc Godard.
Okay, so tell us, and I also want to ask you about the first and second round, but the third round is the biggest moment and the most controversial. When do you start to feel that there is something in your toe?
Um, when I talked to the referee, I started to feel it like 10 seconds before.
Okay, and what
10
did you say
seconds
to him?
earlier. When did I
The
say to
first
him?
time you spoke to the referee, Marc Goddard, what did you
Yeah.
say when you turned to him in the third round? What are you saying to him?
At first, if you see the footage, I tried to remove it by myself with the other foot.
Oh,
Uh, it didn't work. So then I raised my hand and talked to the referee. I said, I have something under my foot. I have something under my foot. As I didn't know how to say splinter, I say I have something under my foot. He said, "Don't stop, don't stop, keep going, fight." And then I was like, "Okay, he doesn't want to understand. He doesn't even want to listen." So I kept going. I get back to the fighting stance, and then I was looking into Baki eyes. I was like, "Okay, I can remove it by myself, but I don't want him to
yeah.
kick me in the head." But I know he's not that type of guy. So I look at him, and he saw there is something wrong with my foot. And then he told me like, "What's wrong?" I say, "I have a splinter." So in French, I have a splinter under my foot, and it's annoying. He said, "But just remove it." And then he talked to the referee. He said like something like, "Leave him remove the thing." And then I stopped also, while looking at the referee, and then he stopped the fight. And then I was like, I was shocked. I was like, what the hell? What the hell is happening? And then the referee say, "You cannot stop the fight." I say, "Yes, I know, but I didn't stop the fight, you know." And then after everything were cool, I was cool, I was relaxed. I said, "Mark, can I talk?" He were talking. I said, "Can I say something?" He said, "Yes." "You told me I cannot stop the fight." I said, "Yes, that's the rules." I kept going. I kept fighting. But the second time, I didn't stop the fight. Baki talked to you, and then you stopped me. And then he said, "No, you cannot stop the fight." He didn't want to listen to me. And, I was very, sad because we trained 3 months. We did a lot of, my team and me, we did a lot of marketing around that fight. That was sold out. Everybody, the crowd, even the war fans, everybody were waiting for that fight. And Marc Godard just stole the fight.
Hmm.
I really don't understand. Of course, I know that to be a referee is very, very, very. hard, you know. It's not an easy job. To be a referee, to be a judge, that's very, very complicated. So I understand that. But you have to listen to me. You know, I've fought with two broken ribs. I've fought with even actually, I'm fighting with my wrist broken. You know, my wrist is broken, it's wrong, you know, but I'm fighting, I'm training, you know. So I'm not a you know, I'm not like a little girl, you know. So I can fight. I'm a man, but a splinter is something outside, you know, the fight. You know, if I'm fighting against Baki, Baki break my arm, he break my nose. It's okay because I'm prepared for that, you know. But something wrong inside the cage. I don't know if it's glass, wood, whatever, water. You know, that's not normal. You have to stop the fight, remove the thing, and then let the fight continue. So really, that's a mistake, you know. To be a man, you have to recognize also that you did a mistake. Of course, it's not easy to be a referee. I understand that. I cannot blame you, but you have to listen and to say, okay, I did a mistake. This fight, I shouldn't stop the fight like that. This is not a TKO. This is a no contest. And then we go back again and we do the fight.
So just wanted to get, and thank you for that explanation, clarification on two things. Did you have ever at any point say like, I need a timeout, I need a break, anything like that? Because that's what I heard him
I didn't say something like that.
Okay.
I just, no, I was about to remove it by myself, you know, but I didn't want to, you know, to take that decision, you know, by my own, like, okay, I stop the fight, I step back and I remove. No, I just asked the referee. Even I could even remove it by myself. Like, can I remove it? You know, but he didn't want to listen. You know, he said that he didn't know what's happening with my foot, and I agree because he didn't listen to me. That's why.
At any point did he say to you, if you keep talking, if you keep stalling, I'm going to stop this, like a warning or something like that?
He say, don't stop, keep going, don't stop. That's what he said, and then I just kept going. And then the second time back, he stopped the fight by talking to him. And then I look at him by pointing my foot again, and then he stopped the fight. And I told him the second time, Mark, the second time, I didn't stop the fight. You know?
In the aftermath, have you talked to him? I know you said you had a conversation with him in the cage, but in the back, Friday, Saturday, any other conversation? No.
No, but I feel like, you know, I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like maybe he doesn't like me or something like that because, but I know that is not the first time he take this type of decision, you know. As I said, and I say it again, to be a referee is not easy, you know, and I will never take, I will never be a referee because it's very, very complicated. But you choose to be a referee, you have to do your job.
Why do you think there's a chance he may not like you? Why do you feel that way?
I really don't know. How can I explain that situation, you know?
Right. Was there any feeling that you had before that he didn't like you, or
I have a footage of Nate Diaz against Ferguson. He did wars. He even turned his back to his opponent. I am talking about Nate Diaz. He even turned his back of Ferguson. Marc Goddard didn't say anything. They just say fight. Let's go. Let's fight. 3, 4 times, maybe 5 times. He didn't stop the fight. So how can he stop the fight? I didn't even stop the fight by myself. Baki did, but he stopped me. But take TKO. Come on, main event in front of 20,000 people in the crowd in front of so million of viewers. He stopped the fight like that. The fight, the most waiting in the MMA in France. Come on, you cannot do things like that.
What happened when you went to the back? When you went to the locker room, did you speak to any of the commission officials, PFL officials? What were people saying in the back?
I talked to the press. I talked to the press conference. You know, I was in my brain. That was a little bit mixed. You know, that was funny, sad. That was it's very strange because it's funny when I'm explaining the situation. It's funny because it's like a joke. I was fighting in the cage, main event, and then I step into a splinter. That's very funny. I was like, I don't even know what you say. I was like, guys, I don't even know what to say. You know, I step into something wrong, and you have to understand that while I'm fighting, I don't know that is a splinter. I don't know that is a glass. You know, I just know that something is under my foot. It might be something worse. You know, so I was like, let's just check, remove, and go back. You know,
Did it
I
hurt a
never
lot?
said that I stop the fight. I never said that I'm injured you know, I just wanted to fight. That's why I was surprised when he stopped the fight. If I say that I don't want, I cannot fight, I'm not able to fight anymore, I wouldn't be surprised when he stopped the fight. But I was like, I was shocked.
Did it hurt a lot?
Yes, I cannot say like a lot, like a toes broken or something like that. But I couldn't step
Right.
into that foot.
Yeah.
You know?
So in the back, the commission, did they say anything to you? Oh, we agree, we disagree. Was there any kind of discussion about how it was all handled from the officiating standpoint?
I didn't talk to the I mean to the commission guy, but all the people I saw in the back, they say, yeah, you're right. That's a you know that's a comment on dit un objet?
An object,
Yeah, that's an object
a
who
foreign
is
object.
yeah, exactly, a foreign object. So you're right. Even if he remove it, and then you couldn't fight again, it would be the same because it would be a no contest, you know.
Right.
But that was the situation. That wasn't the situation. I wanted to fight, even if we move it, even if I was injured. I would like to fight back, you know, because we are fighters, you know. It doesn't matter what, you know. If I broke my ribs, if I broke my nose, I just keep going because we are warriors. But I don't like injustice. I don't know how you say
Yeah,
that.
injustice, like something that
Injustice.
was
Yeah.
done to you that you feel was wrong.
I really hate that. I swear to God, I really hate that. And I felt like that. I really felt like that. That's what I say. He might doesn't like me. I don't know because I have no explanation.
So I mean, obviously you've been fighting for a long time, kickboxing now, MMA. Has anything like this ever happened to you before? Training, fighting, anything like that?
No, sometime in kickboxing, your mouthpiece just get out.
Yeah.
You say to the referee, "Sorry, my mouthpiece," and then he take it, he put it back, or he say pause, and then he go watch it, and then he put it back. But you know, I always learn that when you have something wrong, you have to talk to the referee. You cannot take your own decision by yourself. So that's what I wanted to do, but he went wrong.
So we got the scorecards afterwards, and it was 1-1 going into the third. He got the
Yeah.
first round, you got the second round. How were you feeling about the fight going into that point? Because it didn't start great, but then you did an amazing job of showing your versatility and your evolution as a fighter. So how are you feeling going into the third up until that point?
You know, normally I'm not a type of guy who take his time during a fight. I'm a one round fighter. Like I take you in inside the first round, I knock you out. Normally that's how I do. You know, that's how I fight. But this time I did a very great job by saying that I would knock him out at the first round. That was a strategy for me because I know he will be scared of the first round. I know for him the to win the fight for me for him the victory were to survive for only the first round. And after the first round, I knew that he will be more, I don't know, more cool, more relaxed, like more, okay, I can explain myself. And then I will knock him out inside the second or the third. But I will prepare to fight 3 rounds. That was my strategy. So the first round, I just check him, you know. I saw his game plan, not to box at all, only running, and he were dodging the fight. You know, he didn't want to fight. You know, because he knew that I hit hard and I can knock him out even with one punch. So he didn't want to fight. He were running and waiting for the best timing to take me down. He did a great job inside the first round, and then I understood. The second round, I was better. and then the third one I was way better. I felt very, very good, and that was my round. If you even look at the footage, you can see that the beginning of the third round, I was winning the fight, and I was like, I was talking to myself during the third round, be patient, be patient, be patient. You will catch him. Be patient, be patient, be patient. So I was winning the fight. That's why I'm more frustrated because I really don't understand. I was winning the fight. It's not even like I was losing the fight. He got 2 rounds. He was smashing my face, and then I got a splinter on my foot. I was like, thanks God, the splinter saved me. No, I was winning the fight. So I really don't understand.
By the way, when did they take out the splinter? Who removed it? When was that?
Actually, it's funny because when he stopped the fight, I didn't want to remove it because I thought that maybe people will say that I'm a liar. So I said that no, 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 leave the splinter on my foot until the camera came, until the doctor, everybody came. They saw, the splinter, and then after that, even I think after the decision or before the decision, then I remove it.
Okay, you did it yourself.
Yeah, I did it myself.
Okay. By the way, did you walk? Like, I'm just trying to figure out how it could have happened because we've seen so many fights and this has never happened before. Did you walk to the cage barefoot?
Mm. Yes, I was. Yes, I walked, but before step in the cage, one referee told me to watch my feet.
Okay.
Un paillasson. How do you say paillasson?
To wash your feet.
Yeah, no, when you have a house
Yeah.
in front of your door, you have something to clean your feet.
Yeah, like a doormat.
Yeah, exactly. A doormat. Thank you. So there were a doormat in front of the cage, and then the referee told me to clean my feet, and then which I did, and then I stepped in the cage. And the first round, second round, I didn't feel anything, of course, but in the third round, I stepped on something in the cage because during the night, people were walking in the cage with their shoes on. Even guest, they made one interview with I don't want to blame him.
Yeah.
Tony Parker.
Yeah.
He's in the cage. Tony Parker used to have in the cage with his Timberland on, and they didn't watch they didn't make the vacuum on the cage. So it's very funny when I'm explaining it to you. It's like I lost because of a splinter, and
it's crazy. But you're right. They should, if they're going to bring people in, they should sweep after every time, right?
Of course. Because it's very funny because we will never even imagine that this type of thing could happen, but it happened. So we have to figure it out.
So the the consensus seems to be, oh, this is okay for PFL because now the rematch will be even bigger. That it's going to be great drama. The buildup will be great. There's a story now. Are you interested in that?
Of course, I'm interested because as I was winning the fight, I wanna, I'm a man, If I were in that situation, I mean, in Baki's situation, that they say that Cedric Doumbé won the fight because of a splinter, I would say, no, don't raise my hand. I didn't win the fight. I didn't win that fight. Don't raise my hand. I want a rematch. I want to fight him because I know I'm able to beat him. I want to beat him for real, not like this. I don't want to stall his the victory. So it's not fair. And as I'm a man, as I'm a warrior, I want to win. Fairly. So of course I want a rematch. Of course he has to take the rematch because I think he's a man. He's a warrior too. So we have to give the fan what they want. We have to figure out who is the best between him and me. And I think, and I show that I'm the best. And if you watch the fight, I'm winning the fight. So if you really want to be the guy who beat the legend, as he said, the legend Cedric Doumbé, you have to take the rematch and beat me for real.
He said in the post-fight interview that he wants the rematch to be in an even bigger venue. Do you agree with that? Would you like to see it in a stadium or in a bigger venue in France?
I would like to see it in the Parc des Princes, or if you want the rematch as soon as possible. I know that PFL booked the Bercy Accor Arena for May, but if you want it to be bigger, we can wait after May. I'm ready. I'm ready. You know.
So May is in 2 months. You would be okay with that? That's a quick
Of
turnaround.
course, of course, of course. Even one month, 3 weeks. I'm ready.
Is that the same arena, the one in May, or is that a different arena?
Yeah, the same arena, Accor Arena.
Wow. Were you,
Yeah.
I know this might be a silly question to you, but were you surprised by how big of a deal it was, how quickly it sold out, the attention, all that stuff, or is this everything you expect at this point?
Oh, that's everything I expected because my team and I, my manager David, also packaging with John, we made a big job, with marketing, and and I love to sell fights, and I'm very good at it. So I'm not surprised that people want to see Cedric Doumbé fight again. It's not even because of Cedric against Becky. It's because of Cedric Doumbé. He talks a lot. He talks too much. We want to see him fight again. So I'm really not surprised. And when I say that I can book Stade de France, I'm very 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 really convinced that I can do it.
Do you think they're interested in that, PFL?
Yeah, I think yes, yes. Why not? If the crowd is bigger than the last time, of course they will be interested. You know.
I was curious about the walkout. It was a little less, it was a little more understated than the first one. There were no props or anything like that. Why did you go that route?
You know what? To be honest with you, we tried to make something really really insane, but they didn't want us to do that.
Who didn't
we
want?
were about, we PFL didn't want
Come.
to do.
Why?
We were about to come inside the ambulance and do a lot of crazy things, but they didn't want us to do it. So,
So what was it? Could you tell us? What did we miss? You riding in an ambulance?
right, yeah, yes, me arriving inside the ambulance with two medical people, with the bed, the small bed with
The
for
stretcher.
medical. Yeah, exactly, a stretcher, coming with this, with the two guests, Eric and Ramsey, because they are famous in France because they play in a big TV show in France, like doctors.
Ah.
If you're French, you got you will understand immediately. So that's what you miss,
And they said
but they
no?
didn't want. They said no because they didn't want to take that risk with ambulance. I didn't really
Were you
understood.
upset?
Yes, yes, we try until the last moment. We try. Even when I was in the locker room, we try. They say no. I say okay,
Then you have to move on.
yeah, let's
Um,
just do it simple.
right. And so is there any scenario in your mind that they go in a different direction and they book you against someone else next, or do you think it's 100% going to be Bucky?
I don't know. I want that to be backy 100%. I want that because I want to show to people that I'm the best. I want to show people that I was beating him, and then that I can beat him again. And also, I wanna clarify the situation. But
Right.
if they put me someone else, it is what it is. I can say anything. But what is very important for me is to clarify the decision. I didn't lose the fight. I don't want my record to be dirty. If I
So
lost against someone because he's better than me, then I just take it like a man, go back to the gym and trying to beat him again. But if I didn't lose, I don't like injustice.
so have you guys begun that process of trying to reverse the decision?
Yes, yes, we started the process to reverse the decision.
Are you confident they will reverse it?
I trust God. I trust also the president of the French Commission. I hope. I mean, we got footage, we got everything, so we cannot lie. We cannot even say something wrong. So if everybody is fair, then it will happen.
Okay. What a crazy thing. And I'm just wondering if you heard from anyone else. Like I was asking some people, and their assessment was unique situation. It's never really happened before in a major MMA event, but perhaps a warning or something like that would have helped. Um, did anyone tell you, like, have you guys talked to any other officials or commission or anything to say that, yes, you were wrong? Like, do you feel even more confident a few days later that this could have been handled differently?
Nobody say that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Even on the internet, on social media, nobody say that I'm wrong. The only thing I saw what is wrong is that John Jones fought with his toes broken. How can he complain with? But that is not the same situation. As I said, I fought with two broken ribs. I'm fighting with my wrist broken. This is not the same situation. Is something an object, a foreign object is, a splinter doesn't get his place in the cage. If I don't know, water in the cage, I don't know, whatever inside the cage doesn't belong in the cage, you have to stop the fight, remove it, and then we go back to the fight. So this is not the same situation. I can fight with one arm broken, whatever, because this is the part of the fight. But glass, water, splinter, wood, whatever, is not part of the fight.
But
Otherwise, we are gladiator. We give me a knife. You give him a knife, and then let's fight.
by the way, for the rematch, can we get 5 rounds? I feel like the main event needs to be 5 rounds.
I feel like I will be even better with 5 rounds.
Is that a
Yeah, even better.
possibility?
Yeah, of course,
Okay.
of course.
And are you going to
Even people thought that I ask for 3 rounds because my cardio is bad, because I'm not a 5 round fighter, but I am. If you put 3 rounds, I fight 3 rounds. If you put 1 round, I fight 1 round. If you put 5 rounds, I will fight 5 rounds.
are you going to stay with PFL? Like, has there talks of you going into Bellator, PFL? Like, what do you what was the plan? If you would have won on Thursday, what was the plan for you next?
The plan were to fight Jason Jackson.
Oh, that was
You
the
know,
plan.
yeah, because he's the super champion. He's supposed to be the super champion, but he caught out Cedric Doumbé.
Yeah.
You know, how a champion can call out a guy who is not even a top five because I'm the best. So yeah, the plan was to fight Jason Jackson, take the belt, and show to the world that I am the best in the
Okay.
world in the division.
That would have been would that would have been in France?
I don't know. I mean, I would like to fight in USA,
Yeah.
to show myself to the US crowd. I would love to do it, because now in France, I think I have accomplished everything. Everybody knows that I'm a real fighter. I'm a very good fighter. So I wanted to take all the French people and say, okay, let's go to US and beat American guy or whatever,
I feel like we
and
need
show to the US people that Cedric Doumbé is the man.
I feel like we need the stadium show first, and then we do USA.
Let's go. Let's go.
We check that one off, and then we go to the US. By the way,
By the way, I didn't see you in France. You say that you would come,
I know.
and then we were about to eat a burger.
I know. That was a big problem. No, but I said I was coming for the Olympics. Remember?
Oh yes, you say Olympics. Yes,
Which I will be there. I would have liked to be there for that one, but I went to Saudi Arabia for Francis Ngannou.
Sadly,
You
Francis.
saw that?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, he did a mistake. I sent him a message. He did only one small mistake to
What was the
to
mistake?
change to get on the southpaw inside the first round. That's a very big mistake against Anthony Joshua. But we all do mistakes. He will come back. I trust him. He's the baddest man on the planet, and I'm really convinced that he will come back and show people that they are wrong. He's one of the best in boxing, MMA, whatever.
For those that don't understand, why was that such a big mistake?
Because you know, for his last fight, or maybe the last one, Anthony Joshua prepared himself for Southpaw. So his preparation were his training camp were already for Southpaw. So he's very, very, very good at it. And when Francis get himself to a Southpaw, immediately Anthony Joshua throw his right hand straight, and then he caught him inside the first one. So maybe he should have done it in the third round or maybe the fourth. But you can say if you know, it's always the same.
I understand. I don't know if you've done it yet. Have you taped it yet? You're going to be on a massive show in France, a TV show. Did you do it yet, or you're about to do it tonight?
Which one?
Ce soir. Are you on a big show?
I've done it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it air yet?
Yeah. It's online now.
Oh, it's online. Okay, but it's not bigger than this one, right? There's levels, right? It's not as big as this.
What is bigger than IL Iron?
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Well, it's good to see that you're able to at least smile and take it all in stride. Very sorry that this happened. Great fight. It was riveting. The whole thing was just like theater. You know what I mean? It was just incredible to watch. And so hopefully we get to see you guys again, and we can, you know, get a winner, and you can move on. And if they reverse it, that would be great as well for you. So thank you for coming on and talking about all of this. I know it's not very fun, but we appreciate it very much.
Thank you very much for inviting me again, and it's always a pleasure.